If you observe smoke or flames, your immediate action must be to warn people in the area of the potential danger. You should call out, "Fire, fire, fire," to gain their attention. Then call 0208 759 1212 from any phone. You should put this number in your phone in case of an emergency. Or 222 from a Heathrow internal landline telephone. Alternatively, you can break the nearest manual call point, also known as a break glass unit. Once the alarm has been raised, you may consider attempting to fight the fire. However, only do this if it is safe to do so. Otherwise, evacuate immediately using the nearest available fire exit. Do not stop to pick up any possessions. Do not stop to shut windows. However, the last person leaving a room should ensure that the door is shut. This will help prevent the spread of the fire. Do not use lifts as part of your evacuation route, and once you are outside, report to your assembly point. If you smell burning, call 0208 759 1212 from any phone, or 222 from a Heathrow internal landline phone, and state your concerns. We'll now consider what happens when the alarm is raised in one of the terminal buildings. These buildings operate a staged alarm process commonly known as a staff alarm, or more commonly at Heathrow, as a double knock system. This means that when a single device is activated, for example a smoke detector goes into alarm mode, the alarm will be picked up at the Airport Operations Centre, known as APOC, and an immediate response initiated. However, the voice announcers within the building will not activate. Airport Control, based in APOC, alerts the Terminal Incident Management Team, known as the IMT, and the fire service. One member of the IMT goes directly to the point of the activation to conduct a seek and search exercise, and one member to the relevant fire reception point, FRP, to greet the responding fire service. The fire service are then escorted to the point of activation to assess the situation and, if necessary, to deal with the activation of fire. When the fire service are content that the potential risk is under control, the fire alarm system will be silenced and reset. If all of these steps are completed within a 15-minute investigation period, the voice announcers will not activate, and the people in the vicinity of the incident may not even be aware of a device activation. However, if a fire were to escalate, and as a result 2 devices were activated, the voice announcer would trigger, and the incident management team would begin the evacuation of the area. Any combination of 2 devices would trigger this response. For example, 2 smoke detectors in alarm mode, or 1 smoke detector in alarm mode and someone activating a manual call point, also known as a break glass unit. Only in Terminals 1 and 4 is the process different, where 1 manual call point activation will trigger the voice announcers. Additionally, if 15 minutes pass while a single device is in alarm mode and the alarm system has not been silenced, then the voice announcement system would automatically activate. The incident management team members will always treat a fire alarm as the highest priority and immediately respond to support the investigation and, if required, the evacuation of the area. On hearing the voice announcement system, it is your responsibility to follow the instructions provided immediately without stopping to gather your possessions or finish off what you are doing. Remember, since passengers will be present in the terminal buildings, it is very important that you respond quickly and calmly by taking the lead and so provide a good example to passengers and colleagues alike. We're now going to look at the fire alarm procedures in other buildings across Heathrow. Most other buildings at Heathrow operate a standard fire alarm system, where a single device activation will result in the alarm system sounding. The alarm system may be a bell, a siren, or voice announcements. When the alarm system sounds, you must take action and leave the building immediately. Remember, don't wait for someone else to take the lead. And don't gather possessions or finish off what you're doing first. At the Compass Centre, the fire alarm is sounded in test mode on Wednesday mornings at 08:40. Do you know what the fire alarm sounds like in your place of work? Does your building operate a staged alarm process? Or does the alarm for your building trigger after a single device activation? You should speak to your line manager if you don't know the answers to these questions. Airport control in APOC should be contacted on 0208 759 1212 from any phone, or 222 from a Heathrow-based landline. The person who has the duty to call APOC must first make their way to a place of safety outside the building, then call airport control and provide the following information: your name and the company you are employed by, the nature of the incident. For instance, is it a fire alarm activation? Has there been a report of a smell of burning or signs of smoke or fire? The location of the building. Whether there is any additional information which should be communicated. This might include whether there are hazardous materials or pressurized cylinders in the area, or whether someone is trapped, etc.
Good morning, Heathrow Fire Desk. Yeah, sure, go ahead, put them through.
On receipt of the call, airport control will instigate the appropriate response, ensure the correct departments are informed, and ensure support is rapidly deployed.
Yeah, okay, no problem. We'll send the fire service out to you. Thank you.
If for whatever reason you cannot get through to airport control, do not delay the response process and instead call 999. Make sure you know how the fire service is alerted at your place of work. Speak to your line manager if you are unsure.
The number to dial to raise an alarm, this tells you what area you're in.
It's now time to work through some questions about raising the alarm at Heathrow.